A man was riding his bike when a police car suddenly knocked him down, and they didn't even bother apologizing. Two officers ordered him to get on the ground, and he had no choice but to obey. However, after checking his ID, the officers discovered he had no criminal record. Then they searched his bag without permission and found $60,000 in cash. The man claimed the money was for his brother's bail, but the officers confiscated all of it. Though furious, the man had to let it slide. He needed to get his brother out of trouble first. He went to the town courthouse, but without cash on hand, the clerk denied his bail request. The man explained the money had been seized and showed the receipt, but the clerk still refused. So he headed to the police station to file a report. After a while, the cop who'd taken his money walked over. Not only did he blow the man off, he threatened to charge him with filing a false report. Even the police chief accused him of forging the receipt and said he should be prosecuted. The man realized the whole department was corrupt, so he made an offer. He only needed $10,000 for bail, they could keep the rest. Hearing this, the chief's attitude shifted, and he agreed to let him see his brother the next day. The next day, the man showed up at the police station, but the chief told him his brother had already been transferred for being 3 minutes late. The man chased after his brother on his bike and promised he'd get the money to bail him out. His brother believed him. Then he called his business partner to borrow money, but right then, police showed up at the restaurant with a search warrant and seized his safe. Now the man was beyond furious and didn't care about anything anymore. So he went back to the police station. The chief personally met with him and ordered his team to run a background check. They found on Wikipedia that the man was a jiu-jitsu instructor for the 6th Marine Regiment. A subordinate rushed to warn the chief, but it was too late. The man grabbed the chief's gun and took him hostage. Then he knocked out an officer and dragged the chief through the station. After locking the door, he made a female officer cuff everyone. Then the man pried open the station's safe and took back his stolen money. Afterwards, he bolted and headed to the courthouse to post bail. Just then, he spotted in his mirror a whole pack of cops swarming after him. The man was arrested without cause, but this time the chief didn't stand in his way. He returned the confiscated money and just wanted him out of town. However, when the man finally saw his brother, he was already dead on his bed due to police negligence. So the man immediately drove back to town. But he was quickly stopped by a police officer. The officer opened fire on the man without hesitation. However, the man grabbed a taser and subdued him. Next, the chief got a call from the man. When they tracked the location and arrived, all they found was the kidnapped officer. The man drove a truck straight through the police station's perimeter wall. When the chief got back to the station, he walked right into the man's trap. The man gathered all the evidence of the department's crimes. By now, the station was surrounded by police. The man pretended to surrender, then lobbed smoke grenades at them. In the thick smoke, the man took down every single cop one by one. What awaited them was the punishment they deserved under the law.